What's up, friends? I have a story for you. It's a little embarrassing. The other day I came home. It was late at night. I looked out the window and I saw a man standing there, and it really scared me. I jumped, and as I looked closely, I realized I was looking at my own reflection in the window. Turns out I scared myself, and I jumped, and I was truly afraid. Now the question is, how silly does that sound? That I scared myself, I was afraid of my own image. But the truth is, we actually scare ourselves every single day and almost all the time. And the way we scare ourselves is by our thinking and our automatic negative thoughts that we have during the day. So I'm going to teach you how to kill ants. Ants is an acronym for automatic negative thoughts. But first, let me tell you the different types of automatic negative thoughts that we have. The first common type of ant is called filtering. During our day's experiences, we seem to focus on only the negative experiences and not focusing on the positive. If we're just filtering and taking out the negative, then the chances are we're not going to really have the best mind state and be positive. So remember, if 9 out of 10 things you did today are good and only 1 out of the 10 was bad, stop focusing on the 1 and be grateful for the 9. Another very common ant is personalizing. We seem to blame ourselves for everything. Sometimes things that happen that are negative aren't our fault. So stop blaming yourself. You don't have power to control everything. And if you did, that'd be weird. Another ant is called catastrophes. Another ant is called catastrophizing. This is when you seem to think that everything's gonna go extremely bad. Like, oh, I don't want to do that. Chances are it's gonna go bad. Oh, no, it always turns out bad for me. If you're gonna imagine the worst, then chances are bad things might happen because you're expecting it, right? So what would happen if you expected positive things? Maybe good things will happen. Another common type of ant is called polarizing. It's when you're only focusing on things and kind of labeling everything. Like, this is good, this is bad, this is good, this is bad. Stop labeling everything. You can't live your life labeling everything. That's not fun. Now, here are some ways to take your negative thinking and turn it into positive thinking. Okay? Number 1, identify areas to change. If you feel like you're always kind of grumpy in the morning and thinking so negatively, maybe change that. Wake up a little bit earlier so you're a bit more relaxed in your morning routine, right? Positive thinking. Number 2, check yourself. If you feel like your day's going really fast and you're rushed, take time, slow down, stop. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, because negative thoughts are bad for your health. Trust. Also, if you're being very negative, you might not be living a healthy lifestyle. Eat an apple, go for a walk. That really helps me when I want to think more positively. Also, it's really important to remember and think about who are you hanging out with. Studies show that you are the average of your 5 best friends. So whether your friends are amazing, cool, generous, you will become the average of that. Or if they're toxic, greedy and all that stuff, then you are the average. So you decide who you hang out with. Also, if you're being very negative to yourself and saying a lot of bad things to yourself, say those exact same things to yourself in front of a mirror. And you will soon realize that you would never say those things to someone else, so why are you saying it to yourself when you are an important person? Stop blaming others. The truth is, we always have a choice in life, and the choices we make result in rewards and consequences. We can't blame anyone else, okay? Just keep yourself in a position where you're not vulnerable to be affected by others, and do what you think is best, okay? Because you know what's best for you. I think that the most common type of negative self-thoughts is when we compare ourselves to others. Stop comparing yourself to others. Chances are you don't know what they're going through. You don't know what they've done. You don't know what they're going to do. The truth is, you can't compare yourself to anyone else because everyone is on their own path. So are you. And at the same time, don't let others' opinions affect you so much. Others have never even lived a second in your shoes. They don't even know what you've been through or your life. But why are you so worried about what they have to say about you? Stop comparing yourself and stop taking their criticism so deeply and strongly when they don't even know. Another way that we seem to give ourselves automatic negative thoughts is when we think we're mind readers. Sometimes we don't ask questions, we just assume. When you're assuming about other people or you think you know what they're thinking, chances are you're going to think kind of a bit more negatively. So it's better to just communicate openly and be open with your thoughts, and don't be a mind reader. Also, a lot of us are thinking in the past with guilty thinking. We're thinking, I would have done this differently, I should have done this differently, but the truth is you didn't. And no matter how much you think about it, it's not going to change. And the truth is, if you went back in time, knowing what you knew back then, you do the exact same thing over and over again. So don't regret your mistakes, because at one point that was exactly what you wanted to do, and you can't change it. And so if you can't touch yesterday, why are you letting yesterday touch you today? Overall, I wish you a great day, and let's kill these ants, because it's time that we stop these automatic negative thoughts and change them and rearrange them and replace them with positive thinking. All right, cheers.